you know, I'm trying to film your Montessori video. Are you going to play with the toys the whole time? Can you get the whole thing and bring it to the table, please? And welcome to Montessori Monday. So I have been gone from YouTube for quite a while, and I'm really sorry about that, but raising a toddler has been interesting. Well, raising an infant to toddler has been interesting. It's very time consuming. As most of you know, he's not my only one. I have 4, so it's been a little crazy. I'm going to try to film this video with him because he's wants my attention right now, and I wanted to get this done. And it was so funny because I said, oh, I need to do my hair and do my makeup so I can do this video. And you know what, guys? I'm going to be real with you, like real. Because if I can't film a video until my hair and makeup are done, then you will never get a video. So we're real over here in this house and on this channel. You may see messes in the background. I may not ever have makeup on, but it's okay. So first I wanted to start off by doing this video series, and I want to start off by saying that this is Montessori Inspired because I'm not a Montessori teacher. I have never done any Montessori training. I only know what I have read, and I have read Montessori from the start. I read The Absorbent Mind and Montessori, The Science Behind the Genius, and I got all of those books at my local library. So first, what I wanted to do is show you our play area. As far as his bedroom, he actually does have a floor bed, and I'll show that in a different video. I wanted to do his play area, and then I'm going to do a separate video on his bedroom area, a separate video on what a Montessori day looks like for us, and videos on different activities that we do. So I'm going to start off with showing you our play area. Okay, so this is the general play area. This is where most of his toys are. As you can see, there are very few toys, which is one of the things with Montessori is they have a limited amount of toys because the things that they do have actually enriches their brain. Right now, as you can see, he's playing with his Melissa and Doug cutting set. This is probably his most favorite toy. You know how to do it. He will play with this for forever. He loves it. And then over here I do have a plastic kitchen. Now, one of the rules with Montessori, not rules, I guess one of the things with Montessori is when Marie Montessori started Montessori programs, she did not have anything plastic. It was in the early 1900s and everything were good quality wooden toys. So the majority of his stuff are wooden, but there's some things I can't afford to buy a wooden kitchen. I have a plastic kitchen. It does not make sounds. So it works for us, and he plays with it a lot. This actually was a giant object permanence for him. He would put things in the drawers and close the drawers and then open the drawers and take it out and then close it. And he would do this over and over and over again. So he would stand here for a good 10 to 15 minutes just opening and closing the drawers. This is his sensory wall that his dad built him. And honestly, these are things that we found around our house. So let me walk up a little bit closer. This is the IKEA toy. I'm going to move that, sorry. That he just screwed to the wall. We have a paint roller. We have a sanding paper, a nice loofah, and one of the blue sponges cut in half. One side is the soft spongy side. The other side is the rougher side. As you can see, he had a star mirror that actually just fell off last night because he threw a ball and it hit it and it knocked it off. So I got to replace that. This is actually a wheel that spins from a wagon toy that we have in our backyard. This was on a wreath that I've had since I was a kid. And here is bells. We have a rope that my husband electrical taped to the end so it wouldn't thread. And we also have chains that he can feel, bang for sound. A light switch that, oh, I know, a light switch that does not work, but he can flip on and off. Latches. Another latch, a door knocker, and of course his favorite. I call them like the door ding-a-lingers. He loves that. He plays with that a lot. He does enjoy the wall. He plays with it a lot. And then we have our actual shelving unit with the toys. So right now, we do a toy rotation. I have a whole closet downstairs in my basement filled with different toys. I monitor the toys, and if I notice that they are causing frustration, I take them away because I want him to learn and play and not be frustrated. So anything that's too big or too advanced for him at the moment, I have taken out. So we do a toy rotation. So every 2 months, I rotate out the toys. Right now, I'm trying to get it down to a monthly rotation, but right now I'm okay with doing it every 2 months. So we actually have a Melissa and Doug latch puzzle. And then this is actually a Longenberger change jar, and it does have real money in it. He is not oral sensory, so he does not put this in his mouth. So please do not leave me comments about him choking. I assure you he will not. He does not put them in his mouth, but he enjoys dumping this out and putting the money in. And for a 16-month-old, he does a fabulous job of actually putting the money into the bank. And there you have it, just like that. And I'm going to do videos on these separate activities, that I have videos of him doing these same activities. And when he is playing, I do not offer help, and I usually try not to distract him or talk to him, because that takes one bit of distraction and his brain loses his thought process. So I usually just sit back and I watch and observe. Unless he asks for help, I do not offer and I do not give it to him. I usually will also show him the activity first and how it's supposed to be used. Okay, and then these are probably my favorite things. I've had these for forever. And it's just a peg, it's like a number board. So I have 1 through 10, but because he's 16 months, he currently only has, well, the 2 is missing, but he has 1, 2, and 3, and it's got these holes, and he's probably going to demonstrate what he does, and very nice work. He puts the pegs in the holes for the number. 1, 2, 3. Can you say 3? You're just going to demonstrate all these toys today, aren't you? Good job. Uh-oh. So that's what this one is. So this is another activity. And normally, too, the rule is when you're done, it goes back in the basket. And I usually just simply say, can you put this back on the shelf for me? Can you put it back? Thank you. Down here, he has the IKEA stacker. This is another toy that I've gotten from Amazon. I'm sorry this is dark. I was trying to get this filmed with natural light. And this is almost like another object permanence toy. He has a wooden hammer that looks to probably be with the number 2. I'll demonstrate with the knife because it's the same principle. And you just bang, and they fall out. Or, as he knows to do, to pull them out. And then he puts them back on. And does it all over again. And this was actually his favorite toy pretty much between the ages of, I want to say he got this for his first birthday. So it was between 12 and 14 months. This was his major go-to toy. So that's why it's kind of still here, because he does love to play with that. Over here I have his music, which right now is just a xylophone, maracas, and that's it. I don't want to give him everything that's in the kit because, again, he just pulls them out and throws them all over my house, and I'd rather him focus his attention on one specific thing. Down here I have the building blocks that are the sensory blocks, so they have, you can shake them and they do that. Oh, look, I found the mallet. You have a toddler, things disappear. So we have those wooden blocks. To be honest, he does not play with those. I try to encourage play, and he's not interested. And then I actually have the Farmer's Market color sorting set, but right now, because he's only 16 months, we do only use the 2. Right now we're doing complementary colors of red and green, and it's a good vocabulary building because when I pull the things out, I'll say to him, this is a lime, this is an orange or a strawberry, these are grapes, this is an apple, this is a green apple. So he's getting a pretty good spectrum of vocab words there. And up top, there's actually a Mr. Potato Head puzzle, but he doesn't really play with it. And he doesn't like the actual puzzle, but he likes to take it apart, so he does that. I do have a wooden car, and let's see, here we go. He's playing down here with this. Sorry, Montessori with a toddler. And then these, he does have plastic cars. Again, like I said, not everything I have is wooden. My mom bought him a plastic toy for Christmas, and I'm not going to be rude and tell her no. And then we have a Melissa and Doug puzzle under here, which is shapes, which is, again, vocabulary. And he's actually pretty good with that puzzle. I'm impressed. But like I said, so this is our play area, which is nice because it's also right off of my living room. So he has somewhere to play. Even if we're not fully engaged with him, he's within clear sight. Oh, and I forgot to show my favorite toy, which is the zigzag ball run. And I wish I had set the camera up better the first time he played with this, but I was so excited when it came in, I didn't really get it. But you know, the ball, he would get the ball and he would sit it on the rack and nothing happens. And so I literally only one time said, no, you have to put the ball through the hole. And then it works. So he stopped putting it just on here, and he started actually using the holes. And depending on what holes you put them in, depends on how far it goes. But he usually either does this top hole or he does this hole. But I love this toy. So that's it. So that is our general play area for the moment and the toys that we are currently using. And when I do a toy rotation, I'll show you which ones I take out, which ones I bring in. I do like to leave some challenging things because I want him to think for himself. And that's kind of really the whole philosophy behind Montessori, is teaching them to be independent, allowing them to know that they have choices, that his body is his, and you know, we never approach him from behind. I don't overly praise. Especially if he's breaking a rule, and if he sits on the couch, I don't say, you know, if he's jumping on the couch, which is something he likes to do right now, jumping up and down, I'll say, no, you know, we sit on our bottoms on the couch. We don't jump on the couch. And when he sits, I don't say, good job. I just look at him and I just simply say, thank you for sitting. And that's it. When he washes his face, you know, he's 16 months, so he just kind of bops it. And I will just say, you know, oh, you're so handsome. You did such a great job washing your face. But can I have a turn? Can I wash that handsome face? Can I just wipe it? And he always hands me the rag, and then I'm able to get the spots that he hits. Same thing with brushing his hair. He did a great job brushing his hair. Or I don't even really say great job. I'm like, wow, your hair looks great. I love what you did with it today, even though the brush half the time is upside down. He doesn't know that, and I will never, ever tell him he did a bad job or he didn't do it correctly. And then I will say, can I have a turn brushing your hair? And he'll give it to me, and then I brush his hair and fix it. And so that's really it. But tell me if it's a thumbs up if you like this, if you want to see more. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And if you're another Montessori mom, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I'd love to watch some of your videos. I've been trying to look on YouTube and I haven't really found too many, so I'm excited about this video series. So I'm hoping that it helps someone or inspires someone to really get in and dig in with their kids. I mean, Carter is a part of everything. He helps me cook, which I did a video on that. You should see that on Friday. It's called Cooking with My Toddler. And he helps us wash dishes, and he helps us vacuum, and he has his own brooms, and he just loves to be a part of the family. And I love that. Every dinner has been with him. He's never eaten at the table by himself. He's never been segregated when we eat. We always eat dinner together as a family. He is the baby of 3 other kids. So it's everything we do as a family. And even we have a horse, and when we go to the barn and we're mucking, he gets the little muck rake and he just walks around pushing it. Clearly he's not really helping, but he doesn't know that. Like, he just thinks it's the greatest thing, and I love that. So that's our play area for the moment. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm kind of glad to be back on YouTube. I missed you guys, and thanks for watching. Bye.